Hello, welcome to our party. I am Janet Fish and I wanted to show off some of our awesome books today. First off, we have one of our sticker books. This is specifically our princess sticker book. It first starts off with an introduction to each of the princesses, and then we go to the pages in which our little girls can put stickers on nice little cute dresses for our princesses. As you can see, they are in their underwear, but in the back are all the stickers that she can place. And each of these pages of stickers actually has a page number that tells you exactly what page it belongs on. So that's an example of our sticker books. We've got a lot of different options for this for both boys and girls, and they all love them. Okay, this is an example of our Wipe Clean book. We have a lot of different ones of these. This one's specifically just on a first drawing. It comes with a dry erase marker. And this is an example page. It has just different places that kids can doodle. They can practice doing their swirls, or different shapes like the butterfly wings. Or they can draw absolutely anything they want. There's plenty of space for them just to kind of do their own little doodles. It's great for teaching pen control. We've got a lot of these that are focused on ABCs, on 1, 2, 3, on learning addition and basic math. This is great for little kids who are just learning how to use a writing utensil. Great practice, great for keeping little hands and minds busy. So that's our Wipe Clean books. Now this is one of our non-fiction books. This is great for about 4 to 8 years old. They have realistic photography, as well as illustrations. The pictures are visually appealing, so it draws the attention of our children, but then it's broken up and the information is still extremely knowledgeable and accurate without being overload for our kids. So somebody mentioned that in that way this is a little bit better than National Geographic. So for example, this says, butterflies are always moving around. They never stay still for long. All butterflies have 4 big, wide wings, and it shows those wings right there. They flap all 4 wings together. The wings are covered in tiny scales. You can see them under a microscope. And then it has a picture of what those scales look like. And all of our non-fiction books are actually internet linked to go to the computer and learn more about those topics. This is an example of one of our great series for infants, especially for tummy time, and let me show you why. We have the black and white pictures that are a lot easier for babies to focus on, with big thick lines, helps them to distinguish the shapes. And so you can lay this down in front of baby during tummy time, and it gives them something to look at. When they get bored, you can just open it up and give them a new picture to look at. And so this is all the options on this side, all the different animals. And then, as they continue to develop, you can see more colors. Then we have this side, which has all those same animals, except in colored and smaller versions. So this is On the Farm. We also have a counting book, 1, 2, 3. It has a cute elephant on the front. Okay, this is a fun flat book. It's Lift the Flap Fun. This is Ocean Animals. So each page you are looking for an animal, and as you can see there are 4 flaps, and so you open each flap looking for this animal. So right here, that's not the animal. Oh, not that one either. And it's a looking for game for your children. And then as you flip all the flaps over, there is the animal that you're looking for. There's the turtle. Young children love this, love how it all comes together. And then at the very end, you have all the main animals that you spotted, but then these are all the side animals, so you can go back through the book looking specifically for these little animals. This is for our older readers. It's an encyclopedia. This is specifically on the world history. Again, it's internet linked, so we have hundreds of safe websites you can go to learn more information of what's within this book that your children can go to without any worries about what's contained on there. As you can see, we've got some incredible visual pictures again. It's a lot more in depth, so this is definitely a lot more than for your 3 or 4-year-old. But it covers, well, the world history. It draws them in, it gives them information in small enough chunks that they're able to understand and to retain. All of the chunks are small paragraphs, so it's easy for them to read and holds their attention for a lot longer than a normal textbook would. Also, you'll see with a lot of Usborne books that occasionally will have pages that are a different color because reading black on white for long periods of time actually tires out the eyes. And so when you read on a different colored background, it allows you to read for a longer period. This is our muddle and match. We have several different ones of these. We have a girl one, this is the boy one, and then we have an animal one, a monster one. They're all fun. And of course, both girls and boys would love each of these ones. So you have fun little words. So this example says, Pete the plucky pirate pleads with Percy, his peculiar parrot, to prepare to paddle the Pacific. We have a little pirate there. And then you can mix and match. So we'll just flip it over to this page and let's do that page. So we've kind of mixed up the little guy here, and we have Colin, the courageous cowboy, skates across slippery surfaces to retain his record and reach the reward. So you can kind of change up the story wherever your kid wants it to be. It's fun to say. It's a little bit of a tongue twister kind of book. And this is our muddle and match adventure book. Okay, I love these See Inside Your Body books. So this one, well, See Inside books, sorry, they're all flat books. This is for the 7 and up kind of age range. It shows an in-depth of the human body, shows how our body works. So for example, this is going into the lungs. Again, incredible visuals, little bits of information that'll hold your children's attention. And then flaps. Let's see, so here's a flap. It points to our windpipe. You open it up, and it talks about the mucus within our windpipe. So it says, mucus, a sticky liquid. Inside your windpipe, tiny hairs and mucus keep dirt away from your lungs. So again, this is highly instructional but engaging for your children as well. We have a number of different books all like this. We have one that's looking into the universe. We have ones for how trains work. We have a lot of these wonderful information of flap books that cover a wide range of topics. So take a look at it. I'm sure you'll find one that your children would be interested in. And to learn. They will continue learning. Okay, this is one of my recent favorites. It's Illustrated Fairy Tales. I've been taking and reading this to my 1-year-old daughter for the past couple weeks. In here we have about 12 different stories. We have the classics, Sleeping Beauty, Cinderella. I'm sure you can't really see those very well. The Emperor and the Nightingale, Beauty and the Beast, The Dragon Painter, Little Red Riding Hood, The Swan Princess, Emperor's New Clothes. And so we have these beautiful illustrations. Of course, these are abridged versions of the stories. But the children love looking at these different pictures that are illustrated by different authors, which make them new and exciting with the different stories. And so our children are able to sit still and listen to the whole story. But they're beautiful, they're well written. We have a number of different stories in this collection of illustrated stories. We have abridged versions of Shakespeare, Dickens, the Grimm's fairy tales, Andersen's. Check them all out. We even have a collection which you can get 20% off. So you can get 5 books, 6 books for $100 versus what they would be $120 if you bought them individually. Okay, this is our phonics readers. This is Ted and Friends. This is great for children who are just learning to read. They have 12 of these different stories within here that all focus on different sounds, the phonic sounds to help children, but they're written very smoothly, so it's not so children won't stumble on it quite as much just because of how the sounds kind of repeat. So we've got hungry fox falls into the box. He heaves himself out, and then we also have these flats on occasional pages, to find cream on his snout. I'm back in the box, says the happy fox. So we have a number of these different really cute stories that are fun to read, with these occasional flats that keep things engaging and interesting. Some of them are illustrated by an author that hides these little ducks. I'm not sure if you can see that duck right there, here in the corner, that you get to look for on each of the pages. It makes it, again, more engaging for the children. You can buy these books individually. This is the collected, the combined volume of 12 altogether, but you can buy them in individual picture books. I definitely recommend this though, because it actually saves you a lot of money in the end, and it comes with a CD. Okay, so this one's a little bit more difficult to share because I didn't prepare with the light. So this is Secrets of the Apple Tree. This is one of our Shine a Light books. Again, it's extremely informational. You learn all about the apple tree. So, for example, let me see if I can turn this around and maybe I can share it. So, this says, an apple tree is green with leaves in summer. Can you see what it looks like in the winter? Then you lift this open, and when you shine a light behind it, then you can kind of see just the bare tree without the leaves. So it's the other side, and this is what you would see. And it says, brrr, in winter the branches are bare. One by one the leaves drift to the ground and fall, but the tree will grow new leaves in the spring. And so each page has a picture that shines through the page, and so your children are able to look for what's going to be behind. And that's a lot easier when you have an actual flashlight or when you hold it up to a light versus trying to video that. But we have a number of these books. We have one on trains, we have one on construction, at a construction site. They're extremely informational and lots of fun. Anyways, that's all the books I wanted to show you today. I am so glad to be able to have you here and to be able to share these wonderful books with you. Post any questions that you have. If there's any books that you'd like to learn more about or would like the link for, I would be more than happy to post that for you. Anyways, enjoy the party, and I'll be seeing you around. Bye.